Look at Joe. Joe is happy. Why? Because Joe found a shiny yellow rock. In the ancient times, before the complex magic of economics, value was simple. If you held the rock, you held the wealth. It was heavy. It was shiny. It did not rot like a banana. It did not die like a mammoth. It was eternal. But look at Joe now. Joe wants to buy a hut on the other side of the valley. To pay for it, he has to carry 500 heavy rocks. Look at him struggle. His back is breaking. His loincloth is slipping. This is the problem with real money. It is heavy. It is dangerous to carry through the dark forest where the bears live. Enter the fat chief. The chief is smart. He lives in the big secure cave with thick stone doors. He sees Joe sweating and offers a deal. The chief says, "Joe, bring your heavy yellow rocks to my cave. I will keep them safe. Or in return, I will give you this special leaf." Look closely at the leaf. It has the chief's face on it, yes. But more importantly, it has a promise written in berry juice. Whoever holds this leaf can come back to the cave and get 1 yellow rock. This is the secret, little hunter. The leaf was not money. The leaf was a claim check. It was a receipt for the real thing sitting in the dark. Joe loves this. The leaf is light. He can put 50 leaves in his pocket and run fast. He can trade the leaf for a spear, and the spear maker can trade the leaf for a fur coat. Everyone trusts the leaf because everyone knows the rock is waiting in the cave. This was the Golden Age. But here is why the wise elders loved this system. We call it the Golden Leash. Imagine the fat chief wants to feel important. He wants to build a giant statue of himself. He wants to hire 1,000 warriors to invade the neighbor tribe. To do this, he needs to pay them. He needs more leaves. The chief looks at his painter. "Paint me 10,000 leaves, Cavemania," he screams. But the painter stops. "Oh, great chief," he says, trembling, "we cannot." Why? Because the law of the leash is strict. If there are only 1,000 rocks in the cave, there can only be 1,000 leaves in the tribe. If you paint a leaf without a rock, you are a liar. The chief is angry. He kicks the dirt. But he is trapped. To spend more, he must tax the tribe, or send Joe to dig more rocks. He cannot just magic the wealth into existence. The gold standard kept the chief honest. It kept the government small because their wallet was tied to reality. But power hates a leash. One day, a great crisis comes. Maybe it is a war. Maybe the chief just made some bad bets on mammoth races. He needs leaves now. He does not have time to dig for rocks. So in the dark of night, the chief whispers to the painter, "Paint them anyway, paint millions of them. Don't tell anyone there are no rocks." Suddenly the tribe is flooded with leaves. Joe feels rich. Everyone has leaves. Prices go up. A banana that cost 1 leaf now costs 5. Joe is confused. Then the rumors start. The wise elders whisper that the big cave is actually empty. Panic spreads. Joe runs to the cave. "Here is my leaf. Give me my yellow rock." The neighbor runs too. "Give me my rock." Everyone runs. It is a bank run. The fat chief looks at the mob. He looks at the empty corner of his cave. He has a choice: admit he is a fraud or change the rules. He steps out onto the balcony. He tears up the promise. He shouts, "The window is closed. From today, the leaf is no longer a receipt. The leaf is the money because I say so." The leash snapped. The link between the paper and the rock was broken forever. Now Joe holds a piece of paper that promises nothing. It is backed only by the faith that the chief won't print too many. But look at the chief. He is printing faster than ever. He is building statues. He is fighting wars. The pile of paper grows to the moon, but the value of each paper shrinks like a dried grape. The gold standard was not just about shiny rocks, little hunter. It was about trust. It was a contract that said you cannot fake effort. Now we live in the age of the empty cave. So my advice? Keep some real rocks hidden in your own hut. Because when the fire burns the paper, only the gold remains. Class dismissed.